Just this past week, I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a celebrity. And I was like, I don't know that that's not necessarily a bad idea, but I'd have to think through it a lot. One of the things that they propose is black folk not have to pay taxes for a certain amount of time, because then again, that puts money back in your pocket. But at the same time, it may not be as objectionable to some people about actually giving out dollars. But obviously then you start dealing with the different tax brackets and things like that. And that's one of the reasons that, you know, we argue the reparations make sense, because so many black folk, not only do you owe for the labor that was stolen and killed and all the other things, right? But the fact is, like, we end up being so far behind, right? And so it's like, how do you bring forth people? Exactly. And so it's like, if you do the no tax thing for people that are already, say, struggling and aren't really paying taxes in the first place, it doesn't really exactly.
They may want those checks like they got during COVID.
Exactly.
We were talking about, or y'all were talking about, the ATF, which I wasn't going there. I didn't plan to go there. But you know what? I honestly wish the ATF would run amok.
The city of San Francisco is considering an idea to pay $5 million each to black residents as reparations for slavery. In addition to the one-time payments, they also recommend the elimination of all personal debt and tax burdens. There would be guaranteed income of at least $97,000 a year for 250 years and homes for as little as $1.
The debt estimated because we were the home of modern racism. That's where it was first institutionalized, on a small rock in the middle of the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. 166 square miles, more or less the size of the Gaza Strip. $4.9 trillion.
We're on this campaign to be able to get black Chicagoans not to have to pay property taxes.
Rand says they want all black Chicagoans who own property to be exempt from paying property taxes. The group wants to make this a referendum on the November ballot. They say they will use census data to track descendants of slaves who would qualify for this regardless of financial status.
The grassroots organization has called on the city of Boston to pay $15 billion for its role in slavery. Organizers say the demand is just an initial payment and still would not be enough to make up the impact of slavery on black Bostonians.
$5 billion as initial payment around cash payouts, $5 billion around strengthening our financial institutions, creating a new black bank, $5 billion in terms of addressing issues of the education achievement gap between blacks and whites.
Prince George's council member Juanica Fisher has introduced a resolution with unanimous support from the rest of the council, which states that the Prince George's County government wants the legislature to pass a bill setting up a reparations commission.
Bill to create the Georgia Equity and Fairness Commission. House Bill 955 would allow that commission to look at the impact of Georgia's slavery on the descendants of slaves and then finding the appropriate remedies for those descendants.
Well, the St. Louis City Reparations Commission hears from Mayor Tashara Jones at their meeting tonight. The mayor will present her Economic Justice Action Plan.
Just this past week, I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a celebrity. And I was like, I don't know that that's not necessarily a bad idea, but I'd have to think through it a lot. One of the things that they propose is black folk not have to pay taxes for a certain amount of time, because then again, that puts money back in your pocket. But at the same time, it may not be as objectionable to some people about actually giving out dollars.
Give me money, money now. Me a money needing a lot now.